Travel opens doors to cultures, landscapes, and experiences that shape our lives. But not every destination is safe for visitors. War, terrorism, political instability, and crime make some countries too risky to explore. In this video, we count down the 10 most dangerous countries for tourists in 2025. 10. Pakistan. Pakistan is a country of stunning mountains, rich traditions, and vibrant cities. But for travelers, it comes with serious risks. Terrorist groups, political unrest, and conflict along border regions create unpredictable dangers. While parts of the country, like Islamabad or Lahore, may feel calm, many areas remain unsafe, especially near Afghanistan and Kashmir. Governments worldwide continue to advise caution for anyone considering travel here. 9. Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, home to lush rainforests and powerful rivers, is also plagued by instability. Armed groups control large territories. Kidnappings and violence are common, and outbreaks of diseases such as Ebola have overwhelmed local infrastructure. Travel here is not only unsafe, but in many regions, nearly impossible. 8. Ukraine. Once a popular destination for cultural and historical tourism, Ukraine has become a center of ongoing conflict. Large parts of the country, particularly in the east, remain war zones. While some western cities continue their daily lives, the risks of missile strikes, infrastructure collapse, and sudden violence make the nation extremely dangerous for foreign visitors. 7. Libya. After years of civil war, Libya remains fractured. Rival militias compete for power, leaving the government unable to maintain order. Foreigners are at high risk of kidnapping, extortion, and violence. Even though Libya's Mediterranean coastline holds breathtaking beauty, its instability makes it one of the most dangerous places in the world to travel. 6. Iraq. Iraq is a country with a deep and ancient history, but today it remains scarred by decades of war. Though Baghdad and some regions are more stable than before, terrorist attacks and violent unrest continue to threaten safety. Religious pilgrimage sites still attract millions, but outside of these controlled areas, Iraq poses significant risks for tourists. 5. Sudan. In Sudan, violence and civil conflict have devastated communities. Warring factions battle for power, while food shortages and humanitarian crises worsen by the day. For foreigners, travel here is extremely unsafe. The collapse of infrastructure and widespread insecurity make Sudan one of the world's most dangerous destinations. For Somalia. Somalia's coastline is rich in history and tradition, but the country has long been gripped by instability. Terrorist groups such as Al-Shabaab carry out regular attacks, and piracy along the coast remains a threat. Kidnappings, lawlessness, and political chaos make Somalia nearly inaccessible for tourists in 2025. 3. Syria. Syria, once known for its ancient ruins and bustling cities, has been devastated by more than a decade of war. Some regions have quieted, but many areas remain active conflict zones. Bombings, kidnappings, and government crackdowns pose constant risks. For now, Syria's extraordinary history remains out of reach for the world's travelers. 2. Yemen. In Yemen, years of civil war have created one of the world's worst humanitarian disasters. Starvation, collapsed infrastructure, and constant fighting make the country nearly impossible to visit safely. For travelers, Yemen represents a heartbreaking example of a land rich in culture and beauty, but trapped in unrelenting conflict. 1. Afghanistan. Afghanistan, long admired for its rugged landscapes and historic heritage, remains the most dangerous country for tourists in 2025. Since the Taliban regained control, international presence has almost disappeared. Terrorist attacks continue, and freedoms are heavily restricted. What was once a crossroads of culture and trade is now one of the most inaccessible and unsafe places on earth. Travel is one of life's greatest joys, but it must be done wisely. These 10 countries remain among the most dangerous for tourists in 2025. Before planning any journey, always check official travel advisories and put safety first. The world is full of breathtaking destinations, but some places are best left for a safer time in the future. Stay safe, travel wisely,